Yeah, it was like very hard for me to adjust like my life because everything was changing, right? I was like moving halfway across the world. I kind of got depressed and like I failed some subjects as well. And during my sophomore year, I started like, I'm not proud of this, but I started like using some stuffs. Like I started smoking weed and alcohol and stuff. I was like so depressed at the time. It was at like one of those times when I smoked a lot as well. And I just like went outside one night, looked up at the sky and was like, God, if you're there, then give me a sign and I'll change my entire life. And I just like fell down on the ground. Yeah, like literally like I fell face first on the ground. I passed out and I had like a dream in which like my friend, like my very close friend, like at the time, she was saying to me like, she had like tears in her eyes and she was begging me like, don't leave me. Not now, not yet. It's not your time. That's exactly when I decided I should turn my life around. This isn't working for me. I did not know what to do, where to go, who to ask. In 2023, one of the missionaries, they reached out to me. She kept like pestering me, like she's like, Mango, you have to come to church. Please come to church. We want to meet you. I was like, you know what? I don't think one church will do one arm. I'll just go there. I'll see for myself, and then we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
And then I was still trying to turn my life around. I just didn't know how to. And I went there once. I actually thought that I would basically be shunned. I would be an outcast for like who I was. People started like welcoming me with open arms. I had never experienced that before. Because even in Nepal, like if you like take alcohol once in front of someone, you'll be an outcast. They won't talk to you, anything. Here, like people, they realize that you need help. In the church, they realized that I needed help. This was like the Sunday before Thanksgiving. So they invited me for Thanksgiving with them, with the missionaries. I went there, I had like a lot of fun. And that's when I realized what I had been missing from my life. I was missing the support from my friends. I was missing the love. And more importantly, I didn't realize it at the time, but I was missing the love of God as well. And then I used to tell them about how I felt about reading the Bible, about the Book of Mormon and stuff. In December, I asked to be baptized. They were like, we feel like you're not ready yet. And then in April, they asked me if I wanted to get baptized after having like lessons every week for the last 6 months. And then I was like, yeah, I want to get baptized, but I still have some doubts in my mind. And then they just said like one thing. They just said, Mango, it's just a leap of faith. Are you willing to make that leap? And I made that leap. I got baptized like 2 weeks later. Yeah, I mean, ever since then, like every day of my life has been a blessing for me.
If you're uncertain about a particular doctrine or practice, or element of church history, seek clarity with faith in Jesus Christ. Seek to understand His sacrifice for you, His love for you, His will for you. Follow Him in humility.